Good evening, everyone. Michael here with Felicity, November 8033 Fox, a Cessna flight training device that I built right here at home. I hope you're all doing well and safe wherever you may be around the world. It is Tuesday, the 16th of May, 2023. This evening, I'm going to keep things local to my home airport, and we're going to work on short field and soft field takeoff and landing practice. And I want to go here. Freeman Swank Farms. And I'll tell you why I want to go there. Oh, something in my eye, excuse me. I made my annual contribution to the Recreational Aviation Foundation again this year, and did some poking around on the website and looking at some of the liaisons around the states and some of the airfields that RAF kind of helped have their hand in. And Freeman Swank Farms is one of those particular airfields. In fact, let me just pull that up real quick, and we'll talk about the RAF. Let me just pull up their website. I am a big supporter and believer of what they do. Let's see here. Where did I see this at? Pilot info. Let's see here. Bear with me, I lost the page that I was trying to pull up. But anyway, let's see here. It's not what I want. That's not what I want. Maybe it was under here. Okay. There it was, Swank Field. Airport owner and RAF volunteer Freeman Swank is happy to add Swank Field to the RAF map, beginning with a successful RAF fly-in August 13th, 2016. So that's kind of what prompted my interest to go and check out Swank Field. So that's what we're going to do. It is a grass runway. — 3,000 feet long by 100 feet wide. And I don't think that's the right one. Why doesn't that sound right? It may not even be charted. I don't think that's the right Swank Field that I want to go to. I think I'm looking for a 30 feet wide runway. So, let's see. Let me go back here to. That's not what I want. Actually, we'll do it this way. I'll try and pull up the airfield guide here. Sometimes it's not very tablet friendly. Okay, we're gonna look for Swank Field. Alright, so maybe this is it. Just named Freeman Swank Farms. Runway. Okay. So that was the right one. 0OH5. That's where we're going. We've got a 3,000 foot long grass runway, 100 feet wide. So it may be a bit longer than a short field, but we are still going to treat it like a short field and or a soft field. That's where we're going to go first, and then we'll probably hit a couple other grass airports and go from there. We're just going to kind of play the flight by ear. But this is going to be our first stop. Freeman Swank 0OH5. So from us, which I'm at my home airport, 20 nautical miles. That's not a terribly long flight at all. It's going to be east, almost due east. And fly a heading of roughly 078 degrees. But like always, especially with new airports, we're going to kind of overfly it, do an inspection, make sure that we can identify the runway. The airport is in X-plane. I did confirm that. I haven't been there, so we don't know exactly how it's modeled yet. But if we take a look, runway 13 and 31. So it's almost going to be kind of like a northwest southeast runway. No NOTAMs, no procedures, comments. Beautiful little airport. Looks like there may be some primitive camping available. Short walk into town. So I'm assuming that's Butler, Ohio. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, that's our plan. So let's go head to the airplane, do our pre-flight and walk around. Fuel wise, we'll probably go ahead and we'll go ahead and go full fuel today, and which is about 38 gallons. So we get 18.5 times 2, so 37 gallons. $180. 42. 222 pounds of fuel. $380 for you and I. 20 pounds for our bags. About 622 pounds. It's going to be our payload today. Plus 8 quarts of oil. So that's 16 pounds in front of the center of gravity. Sparky Pilot, hello, welcome. You're discussing fuel requirements for some prop hops here. Gonna head over to a private grass airstrip that hit the Recreational Aviation Foundation's map back in 2016. Freeman Swank Farms is the current name of it. I think it was named Swank Field at one point. Hemstein, thank you so much for your resubscription there and your continued support of the channel. I greatly appreciate you. So yeah, short field, soft field, grass runway practice. That's our focus for this evening. We are here at the home airport, and we're actually gonna use our grass runway today. So depending on the winds, that may involve a back taxi down the grass runway. If not, we'll go ahead and depart east. So let's go ahead and take a look at our weather real quick. Closest reporting station is Marion, Mike November, which is what I usually use if winds are coming from the west. If winds are coming from the east, I'll usually use Mansfield as it transitions towards me. But if we look at our weather, winds are 280 at 7, visibility's 10, clear below 12,000, temperature 21, dew point 2, and altimeter is 29 at 73. The density altitude of 2,248 feet. So it's been a little bit warm and muggy today, so there's no surprise there. So winds 280, so I'll go ahead and use that one because generally it's coming in this way. If winds were coming from the east, which is kind of rare where I'm at, but it does happen, I'll use Mansfield because it's generally coming that way. So we're going to go ahead and use our grass runway, which isn't even on here. Not even on. It's there. Trust me. Is it? Okay. There it is. There's the threshold. Don't land short. You'll take out our pappy lights. I like those things. I prefer them to be continued to work in, operational condition. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and back taxi down and turn around and depart west. There is no direct taxi to the west departure end of the grass runway, which exists but doesn't exist. Like, it's there, it's available for use. This here is a big agricultural service company, so they do use that grass runway a lot. Alright, let's head to the plane. We'll fill up, we'll do a quick walk around, and go from there. Alright, I'll see you over there in just a moment. Alright, everyone, welcome aboard Felicity. Um, Real quick, I do want to apologize if you caught us at the very beginning and then we're suddenly disconnected. I did have a bit of a technical difficulty, so I do want to apologize about that. Let's go ahead and do our fuel. And we decided that we were just going to go ahead and go full fuel today. And you and I... Okay. Total takeoff weight, 2,038 pounds. Empty weight is 1,400 pounds, so that was about 638 pounds. That's about... how about that? It's pretty close. 622. Actually, that's almost dead on. 2,038 out of 1,400, so that's a difference of 638 pounds. We've got 622 for UI, baggage, and fuel, and then 16 pounds for oil. That makes 638. I couldn't do that again if I really wanted to. Okay. Looks good there. Let's apply these changes. And we drop down a bit. So we do know that that extra fuel weight was just reflected in there. Okay, while we're here, go ahead and connect to the VATSIM network. I am not going to file a VFR flight plan. I am not going to because we're going to be hopping around, and I'm just going to keep it simple. Just make my traffic calls accordingly on Unicom. We do have Cleveland Center online if we decide to venture up that way. Okay. Alright, let's do a quick walk around. Since we're back here, we're just going to start back here. Rudder, good. Ailerons, good. Rudder cables are intact. Baggage door, secure. VOR antennas in place. There's our tail light and our beacon. Green on the right with the strobe. Main wheel looks good on the right. Alright, right aileron's good. Propeller, spinner looks good. Front main looks good. Exhaust is secure. Taxi light, landing light are good. Red on the left with the strobe. Pitot tube is warm to the touch. Stall horn is working. Left aileron. Left main. Alright, everything's good there. Let's get all of these loads off. Hop back in the airplane and get our bird started up. Circuit breakers are all in. Alternate static air is in. For this flight, please go ahead and just keep your seatbelt fastened for the duration. If you do get uncomfortable, however, go ahead and let me know so that we can terminate the flight and get you back down on the ground. Let's move right along to our start checklist and get scooted up here with our seat. Make sure we can reach the flight controls. That feels good there. Okay.
brakes are off, carb heat is off, mixture is going to go full rich, throttle slight. Let's go 3 on the primer, 1, 2, 3. Alright, primer's in and locked. Okay, brakes are on.
Clear prop.
It looks clear on the left, clear on the right, clear in front. Okay, master's on, our beacon is still on, and mags to start, looking for oil pressure. Alright, oil pressure is in the green there. I'm gonna lean us out just a little bit while we're here on the ground. Okay. Alright, that completes our start checklist, and we'll move right along to our pre-taxi checklist. And I'll get my seatbelt on. Alright, flaps are up. Let's get our avionics on. Over the summer, I'm gonna everything in here is gonna be relocated to a different section of the house. Kind of excited to make that transition. I'll be able to regulate the climate a bit more effectively, and it'll just give me a chance to redo everything. Right now, there's there's 3 separate units that all run at the same time that make all of this work. So, 3 separate towers, but a friend of mine is able to get me a new used rack. So essentially everything's going to be transitioned over. And I think I'll probably need at least a 5U case to hold the RGX 3090. But everything's going to be transitioned over to the rack. Kind of in a more streamlined unit. It'll help me out a lot with cable management and things of that sort. So that's kind of my plan. I need to measure the height of the video card, and I want to see what type of case I can get that will be able to accommodate it, but still provide enough adequate cooling. So, I just haven't decided if I want to stick with the LCD route or go, full on, probably 270-degree projection. That's kind of up in the air, but the relocation's gonna come first. Alright, our oil temperature has come up. I think we can go ahead and taxi. Let's see. Avionics, let's get some weather ATIS. And 1, 2, let's try this one first.
Kilo Mike November Airport information Foxtrot 2253 Zulu weather wind 307 at 8 visibility 10 sky condition few clouds at 6,500 ceiling 10,400 overcast temperature 21 dew point 2 altimeter 2974 advise on initial contact you have information Foxtrot. Kilo Mike November Airport information Foxtrot 2253 Zulu weather wind 307 at 8 visibility 10 sky condition few clouds at 6,500 ceiling 10,400 overcast temperature 21 dew point 2 altimeter 2974 advise on initial contact you have information Foxtrot.
974. What if we set to field
Kilo
elevation? Yep, field elevation puts us at 974. Alright, winds 307 and 8. Set my heading bug to the wind direction, gives me a visual on the takeoff roll and on the taxi roll. Okay. What else do we got? We got ATIS, we got altimeter set, transponder, let's get that on, squawk mode Charlie. ADSB is tied into our nav lights, let's go ahead and get those on. Radios we'll test, taxi light we checked on pre-flight, brakes, attitude indicator, and turn coordinator we'll go ahead and test on the roll. But let's go ahead and set our heading indicator to compass while we're sitting right here. That looks good there. Alright, and let's get on to Unicom. Go ahead and monitor guard for now. 121.5. Transponder ADSB, okay. I think we're ready to taxi. Let's go ahead and taxi across and we'll do a run up. Parking brake off. Yep, so windsock looks like winds are coming from this way.
Approaching runway 10.
Plan was clear. Morrow County traffic, November 033 Foxtrot, back taxi 10 Morrow County.
Into runway 10, 3,000 feet remaining.
Mixture rich. Back pressure on the elevator, keep that nose wheel up a bit. Morrow County, November 33 Foxtrot, back taxi 28 in the grass, Morrow County. got that quarterling tailwind now. So we need left aileron down. Alright, flaps 10, we're not gonna come to a stop. Or we're gonna try not to anyway, and we did. Morrow County, November 33 Foxtrot, taking 28 in the grass, Morrow. Full power, right rudder. Alright. Are we up? We're up. Ground effect. Alright, airspeed 80. Alright, let's climb up. Clear obstacle. Better than 80, and let's take these flaps out. Morrow County, November 33 Foxtrot, departure leg 28 Morrow. And let's make a left downwind. Lift my left wing, it looks clear. Crosswind. Morrow County, November 33 Foxtrot, left crosswind 28 Morrow. Morrow County, November 33 Foxtrot, left downwind 28 Morrow. There's Morrow County Airport, where we just departed out of, on to our left. We want a heading of, what was it, 078 to get to Freeman Swank Farms. Once we get past the Morrow County base leg, we'll go ahead and turn on course. Okay, it's clear on the left. Heading 078. Let's climb 2,500 feet. Hope everyone's Tuesdays went well. Well, thank you all for coming in and hanging out a bit this evening. Okay, 2,500, here we are. Let's level off here. And 20 nautical miles, ETE is probably only about 10 minutes or so. And about 10 minutes remaining. And again, let's talk about the runway at Freeman Swank. Runway 1331 and 3,000 feet long, 100 feet wide, grass. I guess I should figure out if it's, doesn't specify otherwise, so I'm assuming it's left traffic.
Traffic, Sky RC2 on left downwind for runway 17.
Epstein, thank you, left traffic it is. So if it's 13 and 31, we could put, alright, so we could just join a 45 downwind for 3-1. That would work.
Traffic King Air 34 Lima Tango with 8 miles to the southwest, inbound 35. Any traffic, please advise.
I went ahead and called ahead, got permission to land. So yes, Freeman Swank is expecting me. He is actually one of the State of Ohio liaisons for the Recreational Aviation Foundation.
Traffic King Air 34 Lima Tango, 3.5 mile left base for 35.
Interstate 71 right here that we're getting ready to cross over.
Traffic King Air 34 Lima Tango, left base to final 35. Look at that traffic. Good job.
Freeman Swank, November 833 Foxtrot is 10 miles west Gonna be overflying the field, 2,500. Agreement.
Traffic, Skyhawk 7347, left base 07.
I want to overfly the field, take a look at it, and, let's see if we can see any sort of wind indication, determine the best runway.
Traffic, Skyhawk 7347, turning final 07.
Field elevation 1,071.
Traffic, Skyline 2856 Romeo. I'm number 2, but we're way out in the pasture.
So figure 2100 is going to be pattern
Traffic,
altitude.
Skyline 2856 Romeo. Turning base leg 07.
Yeah, we should probably overfly the field at pattern altitude. So we'll go ahead and make that correction in our 5-mile call.
Traffic,
And we'll go ahead and get down there. Carpeet's going on.
Field from the southeast, we're overflying for left traffic 7.
Power back. Push the nose forward. Let's just get down there.
Traffic, Skyline 264 Gulf overhead for a left down entry to 7, full stop.
Right, here we are, traffic pattern altitude. Put the power back in, carpet off. Well, let's just stay here. Swank Field traffic, November 8033 Fox, 5 miles west. Going to be overflying the field, pattern altitude and Swank.
Traffic, Skyline 264 Gulf, left downwind 7. Traffic, Skyline 264 Gulf, left base 7.
Do we see anything that looks like an airstrip yet?
RV7 crossing over the departure in on runway 7 for the downwind.
Maybe. Nope, that's not what I thought it was.
traffic, RV7, midfield downwind, runway 7.
Okay, maybe that is, alright, that's maybe a strip
RV
there.
left base, 07.
Alright, looks like, okay, that is a landing, that is a runway. Alright, let's go out, turn back around, fly back over, and grab a downwind.
Traffic south by one top is approaching the end of runway 7, departure end, and crossing over left downwind for 7.
Alright, steep turn, here we go.
Traffic, diameter 899 Delta Sierra 3000 and 4 miles to the north, coming in and down 133.
Traffic, diamond 405 Mike Alpha, departing runway 6 for the south.
Swank Field, November 803 Foxtrot is crossing over midfield to grab left downwind. Runway 3,
405 Mike Alpha, departing
1,
102
Swank Field. Okay, let's identify the runway. I see it off of my left wing there. You see it off of your right strut there. Okay. Swank Field traffic, November 33 Foxtrot, left downwind, 31, swing.
Eileen 182 Victor, departing runway 24. Eileen
Okay.
182 Victor, departing Paris.
Alright, bring that power back, we're in the wide arc. Let's get 10 degrees of flaps in there, and look for 80 miles per hour.
Traffic, Cessna 77.
Capture 80 miles per hour.
Taxi to the field front.
Alright, let's grab a base. Swank Field, November 33 Foxtrot, turning left base, 31, swing. Stay coordinated here.
797, cloud with you, yourself, high southbound.
Airspeed 70 miles per hour. Okay, there we are. Might be a bit high. Flaps 2. We're gonna have to slip it down in there most likely, or we're gonna go around. Not sure if I feel comfortable with this side picture. It might be alright. Let's just slip it on down in there.
3077, crossing runway 24 midfield.
I don't know. Well, let's call it well, we're going around. We're gonna end up floating, and I shouldn't have taken those flaps out because we just lost a lot of lift. Swank Field, November 33 Foxtrot, going around swing. Power before the flaps come out, Michael.
Traffic, Sky 64776, taxiing to runway 24.
Alright. Look, my left wing looks clear. Let's go crosswind. Swank Field, November 33 Foxtrot, left crosswind, 31 swing. Swank Field, November 33 Foxtrot, turning left downwind 31, swing.
Traffic 2, turning city, final 4 and 124.
Alright, we're going to lengthen this downwind a bit, see if we can get on a more stabilized approach. Carpet on, power back, flaps 10. Swank Field, November 33 Foxtrot, left base 31, Swank. Swank Field, November 33 Foxtrot, final approach 31, Swank. Flaps 2. Oh, there's a light pole obstacle. Alright. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Hold the nose up, nose up, nose up, nose up.
Traffic 044 is turning final 10 base.
Alright, I'm coming to a stop. Swank Field traffic, November 33 Foxtrot, back to taxi 31, Swank Field. Let's keep that weight off the nose.
Lake area traffic, Skylane 265 Foxtrot is 4 to the southwest, transitioning northeastbound at 2500.
Our mesh is getting a little bit rough here.
Island traffic, Otter 422 is over Lopez, coming up the beam, the airport, descending to
But I don't think that light pole is supposed to be there. I might have to come in and take a look at this airport and see if it needs an exclusion zone. This is a very new airport, surprisingly, for X-Plane 12. I thought I was going to have to put this one on the map, but this one was just put on the map by somebody else. So I thought that was kind of cool. I haven't run into many people that do Ohio scenery. Alright, carpet off, flaps up. Let's hang out here for now. I need to take a quick break, and I will be right back. Let's lean out for ground operations. It is very possible. I haven't checked out any actual real imagery yet, other than the brief top-down. Actually, we did that at Morrow County, so I haven't even seen satellite imagery of it yet. Alright, I will be right back with you all.
Working on eastbound, 92416, southbound. Traffic, 732, coastal marking 10 miles to the south of 2,500, moving in on the right downwind for runway 18, hold 500.
Orca eastbound traffic, Husky 1 Delta Golf, standard a left downwind, landing 16 Orca.
Island traffic, right plane, Silver Harbor, circling 1,000 feet.
Alright, I do want to thank you for your patience. Light pole may or may not, say maybe not, might be a utility pole. It's further east. Okay, well, let's keep that in mind. So I've got a mental note of this one to take a look at later. Got a lot of projects going on right now. Okay, let's get stretched back in. Scoot it back up. Alright, I think it might be best to try and depart 3-1. If not, we'll taxi back to the other end. 3-1 looks like it's going a bit uphill up first. So I'm not sure exactly how this is going to work out for us. But nevertheless, we are going to put flaps 10 in. Let's get our strobes back on. Mixture's going to go for rich. Swank Field traffic.
Over traffic, Greyhound 6 Quebec is taking runway 16. Going to be a left turn out over to Lopez, starting over traffic.
Swank Field, November 8033 Foxtrot is taking runway 31 straight out, Swank Field. Yeah, we don't even know where we're going. Where are we going? What do you want to get? Where are we going? Heathcliff is not there yet. It's in process. I'm working on it. Bender.
Just passing Cattle Point.
Did I do Bender?
Northwestbound landing in Friday Harbor Water, and we're going to 1,500.
Bear with me. Let's see if this airport's in here. I knew the name sounded familiar. Okay, it is. Alright. So it's in here. This one, when did I do this? October?
Your harbor area traffic, Otter 708, next point, landing Deerwater.
Oh, I remember that one. Okay. That one's pretty short. That's where we're gonna go, Bender. Runway is 2,000 feet by 45 feet. And it is east-west. And that's about all that I can tell you. That I can recall. Alright, so it'll be a new surprise. I like new surprises. Okay. Which way are we going? It is from here and to route. Heading 297. Let's double check our heading indicator and the compass. And let's take a look at Mansfield weather real quick. Winds 250 at 6. Alright, so runway 31 it is.
Lopez Island traffic, Sky 60 Quebec is over America's camp on the 45, turn to the right downwind for runway 16 Lopez.
Okay. Alright, let's try this a different way. Let's treat this as a short field. And we've got obstacles down there. We're also going slightly uphill, so getting going could be interesting right now. Swank Field traffic, November 053 Foxtrot, taking runway 31, 45 degree departure to the left, Swank. Flaps 10, brakes on, full power.
Ready over traffic, 707 Papa Alpha is the golf course, making our left turn out toward Kennel Path. Ready over.
Alright, we built up there, brakes off, rudder, lots of right rudder. Oh, there's some of that terrain irregularities. Alright, we're airborne. It's ground effect for a bit.
Lopez Island traffic, 68 Quebec is
Put a bit of that crab in there.
Full stop Lopez.
Alright, 70, that'll do it. Let's climb up. And clear obstacle. Okay, better than 80. Let's go ahead and take these flaps out. Prepare for that drop. There it is. Alright. Oh look, how about that? We're even on a we're going the correct way. On departure, it kind of set us up real nice now. Bender traffic, November 033 Foxtrot 4 East. Let me overflying the field for inspection, Bender. .1140, so let's get up to 2100 real quick.
Lopez Island traffic.
Climb.
Right base runway 16 Lopez.
100. .80 miles per hour. got a bit off course there.
Whatever traffic, Skyhawk 69 there, pop out in the class, cross at 600, do a left descending, turn to right, downwind for 169 there, Papa.
Bender traffic, November 33 Foxtrot, 2 miles east, we're flying at 2100 Bender.
Okay, Bender traffic, Sky RC2 Mike is False Bay on 45 right now, 16 right here.
Alright, there it is.
Lopez, I'm in traffic. 66 back here, turning final for runway 16. It's going to be full stop Lopez.
Friday Harbor traffic, Sky 2711 Romeo, overflying airport 2.6 en route to Roach. Friday Harbor.
Yep, we've got some trees we're gonna have to deal with. Alright, so we'll do this the same way. We'll kind of flip around and fly right back over midfield. And grab a downwind. Let's clear left.
Traffic, Cessna 26 Quebec, Cessna 150, 2,500 inbound.
Traffic, Skycatcher 2018, entering left downwind.
Alright.
45 for 240.
Yep, we'll give it a go. This will be a short field landing practice. We're gonna pick a point and we're gonna go for it, and we're gonna try to get us. Well, we're gonna have to get stopped pretty quickly.
Land on a 45 for the left downwind, 24.
Bender traffic, November 30 Foxtrot, join the left downwind, runway 27, Bender.
Traffic, November 2961 West Bravo.
Okay, being the numbers, direct power back, CarPlay on, and flaps 10. Let's try and grab 80. There's a 45. Bender traffic, November 33 Foxtrot, left base 27, full stop, Bender. That's not right, I'm backwards. Well, I don't want this way. Well, how did I mess that all up?
Traffic. This is Sting 808 Tango Lima. We'll be entering a left base for 25. Now at altitude 2500. 808 Tango Lima.
Bender traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, down at left downwind, runway 27. For real this time, Bender. I can say that because nobody's probably on Unicom anywhere close to me anyway. Alright, here we go. Being the the end of the runway. There's no numbers there, but the threshold. We're already doing 80 miles per hour, so we are going pretty slow. Although we are kind of close. So let's kind of jump out just a little bit.
Traffic. Cessna 26 Quebec. Cessna 150. Descending from 2,500.
Okay, now let's grab a base. Bender traffic, November 33 Foxtrot, turning left base 27, full stop, Bender.
Traffic, Catcher 28, unit, turn left base 24, please.
Oh, we way overshot. I don't know if we're gonna be able to correct this. Too fast. Going around. Full power, carpet off. Flaps 10. And climb up. Flaps out. We'll climb up to maybe about 1,800 feet. Do a crosswind.
Kilo, Mike, Foxtrot, Delta, airport information, India 2352, Zulu, weather, wind 258 at 6, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 20, dew point 1, altimeter 296.
Alright, lift my left wing, that looks clear. Let's do a crosswind. Bender traffic, November 33 Foxtrot, left crosswind, 27 Bender. Bender traffic, November 33 Foxtrot, left downwind, 27, full stop, Bender. Alright. Being the numbers. Power back at 1600. Window wide arc. Let's get flaps 10. And 80 miles per hour. Let's go base. Bender traffic, November 33 Foxtrot, turning left base 27 full stop Bender. Give it a scooch of power, turn the curb heat on because I forgot to do that when I pulled the power out. Okay, we got some winds gonna push us. Let's start our return now. Approach speed 75 miles per hour. I like that a lot better. Alright, power's all the way out. Full flaps. I'm going right for the threshold. That's our point. Oops. Kinda hurt a minute. Yep. Oof. Alright, so check out Bender. We have a carport, an outhouse, picnic table, a couple vehicles. That's really about it. Okay, well, we made it to Bender. What else? Where else do we want to go? Oh, I've got a good one. This will be a fun one. Where is Charles Mill Lake? Yeah, Gorman. That's where we're going next. OI60. Okay, and Gorman from here, 35 nautical miles. No, correction. Yeah, 10 nautical miles from here. On a heading of 33. I am not Stein. I am using my 172 Foxtrot model that I've been working on. A little 145 horsepower carbureted. But most importantly for me is, you know, all the numbers are now accurate to the real aircraft that I'm flying. Everything's in miles per hour as opposed to knots. So all of the aircraft limitations and V-speeds, you know, as far as inside a plane maker and X-plane, you know, it all reflects the Foxtrot model. Added a couple miscellaneous bodies into the plate model itself to more accurately represent the shape of the aircraft. It's got like a little, there's just some parts that appear to be missing in the default flight model, that's all. That, but, yeah, that's a whole different, we can spend hours on that alone, so. Alright, carpet's going back off. And let's go ahead and back taxi runway 27. Pender traffic, November 33 Foxtrot, back taxi runway 27, Pender. Alright, so this will be a Swank Field. Flaps 10. Don't come to a stop. Don't come to a stop. There we go. Pender traffic, November 33 Foxtrot, taking 27 straight out, Bender. That was horrible. Airspeed, airspeed, come on airspeed. Oh, we're clear. What's our airspeed now? 80 miles per hour. Let's get these flaps up. And do a low pass over this little pond. And then we'll go ahead and turn on course. To the fly, I'm doing well, my friend. Glad to see you. Hope you are doing well. Alright, so yeah, we busted a couple wrecks. So let's go ahead and do a climbing right turn to a heading of 033. Rudder. Don't forget the rudder. Roll out. Continue climb. So fly, I'm doing great. Really am. I hope you are doing well. That's awesome, man. Glad to hear that.
Pass Delta in 4.9 miles.
Gorman traffic, November Echo 33 Foxtrot is 8 miles southwest, landing runway 21, Gorman. GT pilot guy, thank you. Welcome aboard, Felicity. Hope you're doing well. We're en route to a small grass airstrip in central Ohio. Doing some short field and soft field takeoff and landing practice. It's a pleasure to have you. Okay, about 5 miles away from Gorman. Got kind of an interesting approach coming over Charles Mill Lake. Gorman runway is 1,400 feet long and 60 feet wide. And it's right traffic runway 03, but we're landing runway 21. And again, same deal, we're gonna overfly it, take a look. Yeah, I would have to agree. It's how I learned to fly. It's how I'm continuing to learn to fly. So that's what I decided to do. It's tried and true. Alright. Gorman's in sight. Field elevation is 1230, so let's fly over at 2200, carb on, power coming out, mixture is rich. Gorman traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is 2 miles west, going to be overflying the field at 2100, Gorman. Correction, 2200, Gorman. Carb off, power in. Alright. Let's identify the runway. Looks like it's going to be a gravel road that crosses. I know there's a gravel road that crosses, because guess what? This is another one of my little airports for X-Plane. Gorman traffic, November 033 Foxtrot, left downwind, runway 21, landing Gorman. Carpet on, power out. This is Charles Mill Lake that we're flying over currently. Flaps 10. There's the bubble up. Gorman traffic, November 33 Foxtrot, turning left base runway 21, full stop Gorman. Alright, I lost it. We can't positively identify the runway from this position. Gonna have to go around. Carpet off. Full power. There it is. Never mind. Gorman traffic, November 33 Foxtrot. It's final approach 21 Gorman. Carpet's back on, we're out of the green arc, and I attack. Alright, let's cut the power. Sync rate. Okay, brakes, brakes, brakes. We want to make sure that we have back pressure when we hit this road. Alright, let's go ahead and spin around here. Carpet off. Let's keep that power in a bit. We don't want to come to a stop. It's got an interesting approach coming from the west, and sometimes coming out over the water, and you got some of those little islands can be a bit disorienting. To where I thought I was on a good 45, I was a little bit beyond, so when I made my base, it kind of put me beyond the visual. But we were able to end up finding it. Okay. I think hey, we don't want to get too close to there. Alright, let's stop here for a moment, kind of clean up a little bit, see where we're at. Strobe, let's get our flaps up for now. And back, let's put 10 degrees back in, because we are going to utilize this will be a short field as well. We'll do a short field takeoff here, and let's go to did I do, let's see. We can do a quick hop. Did I do that one? I think I did that one. Alright. Yep, it'll be in here. Okay, let's take a look at actually what we're going to be looking at, because for the life of me I can't remember what this one is unless it's the one that kind of comes between these two tree lines. So I'm just going to switch over to... Okay, alright, so this is the one with the private drive that crossed it. Alright, that's our next stop. We're hoping for somewhere between, you know, the threshold and the drive for takeoff and landing purposes. So let's go see if we can find it. From here, it's gonna be a quick hop. Very quick. I can almost guarantee it. Let's add that to our route. One mile. Alright, let's make sure that we're prepared for this. If we depart runway 21 here, that's gonna put us west, and kind of southwest. And we kind of want to go west-northwest. And Roll Field was north-south runway, 1,800 feet by 75. Okay. So from here, we will do a short field takeoff. On departure, we are going to immediately go to the right after we get, 500-600 AGL. We're just going to get off to the right, and that should set us up for an immediate crossover midfield for landing at Raw Field here, and then we can land north that way. GT Pilot Guy 45, thank you very much. Feel free to go ahead and follow the channel. Pleasure to have you aboard. You have yourself a great evening. Okay. everything else looking good. Oil temperature, oil pressure, fuel's looking good. Okay. I think we're ready to go. Strobes on. Taxi light on. I must have missed that. Thank you so much for that subscription, then. I greatly appreciate it. You have yourself a good one, too. Okay, what was I doing here? I was doing a short field on this one. Hawker 125, hello. Welcome back. Hope you've had a good day. We are working on short field, Swank Field, takeoff landings at some grass strips near home airport. So we've done a couple prop hops. We're getting ready to do another hop. This one's only a mile, so we're literally gonna hop over there. Raw field traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is on the ground at Gorman 1 mile east. On our departure, we're going to be flying over midfield to grab left downwind, landing north of raw field. So that's what we're going to do. Gorman traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is taking runway 21 straight out departure at Gorman. Flaps 10, brakes on, full power, full rich. Okay, we built, release the brakes, rudder, oh, too much rudder. Alright, we're up, climb. Okay, clear obstacle, let's level off, airspeed. We don't want to get too fast because we're going to be crossing over our next airport here in just a moment. And we're just going to keep these 10 degrees of flaps in too for this quick jaunt. See if we can find it first. That's what we need to do. Alright, there it is. Airspeed 70 miles per hour, so let's watch our bank. A little bit of power. Raw field traffic, November 33 Foxtrot, joining the left downwind, north runway, raw field. Ground traffic, November 33 Foxtrot, left base, north runway, roll. Was that it? Did I completely just overfly it? Yep, I think so. It's gotta be it there. Well, let's see if we can land on this thing. I need to be able to positively ID this runway. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's gotta be it. Ground traffic, November 33 Foxtrot, left downwind, runway 36, full stop, Swank Field. Flaps 10. Man, I overshot it again. Alright, let's try it anyway. Transition. Hold the nose up. Alright, let's come to a full stop here. Let's get our flaps up. We got time for one more. Let's see. Cleveland Center online. Let's go pay my buddy Adam a visit. Mansfield, Bucyrus has a grass runway. Alright, that's gonna be our last stop. Cleveland Center is on 119.875. Get down on standby. Okay. What does Akron have? I've never been there. Probably not gonna have time to make that one tonight. Yeah, let's just grab a flight following from Cleveland Center because we'll be in Mansfield airspace anyway. Alright, that'll work. Flaps 10. How we want to do this one? Another soft field or a short field? Let's do short. Let's do soft field. So, which if it was a soft field, we probably shouldn't have came to a stop. So let's go ahead and just hold our brakes, get full power, and let's keep that rudder in, keep some back pressure in on the elevator. Alright, we're up, nose is up. Alright, we're flying. Let's grab ground effect. Let's get that airspeed and climb up. Clear obstacle. Let's level off. Get some airspeed and we'll pull these flaps out.
Cleveland Center, Bricker 292, 22 southwest of the Bel Air VOR, descending through 18,000.
Bricker 292, yeah, I'll be closing in shortly. You can continue on that advisory.
Continue on advisory.
He's closing at the shop, so I'm not going to bother him this evening. Let's get on course to Port Bucyrus.
1307 to 1000, the Buffalo altimeter 29968.
Cinema 10, 1000, that is 1307.
$287. 24 miles out. Making a ground speed right now of 101, indicating 115 miles per hour. Okay, use that lake as a checkpoint. That'll work there. Then we'll use Galleon Municipal GQQ as another checkpoint. That'll be off on our right. That's I-71 there. It's a good checkpoint. Cruising at 2,500 feet, which keeps us plenty VFR legal here in central Ohio, where everything's pretty much flat.
Destination AWAS is 126.625.
AWAS must not be programmed into the default X-plane airport. We should be close enough to get it. 126.625. Okay, well, while we're in cruise here, let's go over our cruise checklist. Power mixture instruments, and everything is looking good there. We're 2,500 feet, so I've got mixture full rich currently. Alright, got the lake there on our left. Next checkpoint is going to be Galleon Municipal GQQ. It's going to be on our right. And And while we're cruising along, let's talk a little bit about this grass runway. 0927 is 2,900 feet. So it's the east-west runway. Let's take a look at the airport chart here. Looks like the asphalt's going to be on top of the grass. Alright, we need to keep that in mind. We might be hitting a bump. Alright, next checkpoint's in sight. Galleon Municipal is at our 2 o'clock currently. I'll be able to see that coming up the right window here momentarily. I suppose what we could do is jaunt up north a little bit and follow this Interstate 30 until we see the airport. Looks like it curves around, and we should be able to have a visual on it at the bend there. Galleon traffic, November 033 Foxtrot, overflying the field 2,500 Galleon. Looks like it's starting to get dark over that way. Keep an eye on that over there. Alright, I see Route 30. I see the bend there. Okay, railroad tracks. Yep, that's it there. And I do have the airport environment made. Bucyrus traffic, November 033 Foxtrot is 10 miles east. Going to be overflying the field. Actually, we're going to be making a teardrop entry to the left downwind, runway 27, full stop, Galleon, Bucyrus. Bucyrus, we just flew over Galleon. That was a horrible radio call. But we're going to redeem ourselves at the 5 mile. Pattern's going to be 2,000 feet, so let's go ahead and get down there. Carpet on, power back. takes power to go fast. It also takes power to go slow. Sometimes it takes just as much power, if not more, to go slow than it does to go fast. Airspeed right now, just over 100 miles per hour indicated, making a ground speed of 89. We are going to utilize the grass runway, which is 09er and 27. Going to land on 27.
Kilo, Mike, November, airport information, Lima, 0052, Zulu, weather, wind, 238 at 5, visibility, 10, sky clear, temperature, 17, 2.3, altimeter, 2973, advise on initial contact, you have information, Lima. Kilo, Mike.
Yep, we're not able to pick up that ASOS. Osiris traffic, November 8 3 Foxtrot is 3 miles east, going to be making a teardrop entry, and for the downwind, runway 27, full stop, Osiris. I hope the runway's there, like modeled in X-plane. That's one thing I didn't check. This is not one of my airports, so I'm not sure. We'll be able to see it naturally due to the nature of orthophoto scenery, but is there an actual X-plane runway there? I don't know. If there isn't, there should be. If there is, great. If there isn't, we're landing there anyway.
One mile, final runway 27.
Yes, I know. But technically, I guess I could have made that very long straight in final, but let's just make a teardrop into a downwind. And technically, we're actually even a bit too close to be making a teardrop. And a bit too low in the pattern as well. A lot of no-nos. Alright, so it looks like the runway's there. Looks like the asphalt crosses the grass. So, this should be interesting. Alright, here we are, back up 2,000 feet. Let's level off, pull the power back. Alright, look, my right wing looks clear. Let's turn to the right. Bucyrus traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot is joining the left downwind, runway 27, full stop, Bucyrus. Alright, beating the numbers. Pull the power back. Carb heat on. In the wide arc. Let's get 10 degrees of flaps. Pitch for 80. Bucyrus traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, turning left base 27, full stop, Bucyrus. Bucyrus traffic, November 33 Fox, left base to final approach, full stop, Bucyrus. Flaps 2. Alright, we're going to treat this as a soft field. We're going to hold our nose up as long as possible. Rudder for straight.
Approaching runway 0422. Into runway 0422.
Alright, that wasn't... I expected to kind of jump over that asphalt. It really didn't do much jumping at all. This is what I was kind of hoping for, just some nose up. Let me just try that real quick. How much power do we need, carb heat off, to maintain a nose up attitude ground roll? So let's taxi back down here, and we're going to do it the other way with the wind. But I'm just curious to see how much power that I actually need to put in to get our nose up and off the ground, but keep our mains on the ground. So let's go back up here to that threshold. Let's try that real quick. And then we'll
Approaching runway 0422.
Then we'll have to shut things down. Clear, clear. And I'm going to look at the checklist real quick too, just to make sure. the procedure is correct. Alright, let's turn around here. Degrees flaps. Alright, let's see what happens here. Brakes on. Yoke back. Full power. I just want to get that nose wheel up. Lots of right rudder. Up too much. Too much.
Approaching runway 0422. Into runway 0422.
Oh, I think we're airborne. We were on the ground there. Yeah, that's just something else I'm gonna have to practice with. Alright, let's go find somewhere to park and shut down. Carpet off. Yep. Flaps up. Bucyrus traffic, November H033 Foxtrot, back taxi, runway 27, taxi parking Bucyrus. KW for life, hello, welcome. Hope you're doing well. We just landed at a 1-7 Golf. It's our last stop for the evening, doing some short and soft field practice work. Yep. Girlfriend has been waiting patiently, but we hit about 4 or 5 airports. We'll talk a little bit more here
Runway 0422.
Once we go back to the FBO here. Bucyrus traffic.
0422.
November 033 Foxtrot is back taxi runway 22 Bucyrus. Right, let's head over here. So they recently redid this taxiway. It's now full length. So this is another airport that I need to update. This isn't my airport design, however it does need some updating. Let's go taxi over to that hangar over there, looks good. And we'll shut down. Head back to the FBO. Actually, let's go over here to this hangar. This looks good too. That'll work. Alright, let's secure our plane. What do we got here? After landing, flaps up, carpeets off, strobes off, lights off, trim set for takeoff. Okay, transponder. Alright. Okay, avionics going off. Okay. Mixture to lean. mags to off and master to off. Okay. There we have it. Let me go ahead and disconnect from VATSIM. Alright. So, go debrief for a couple moments. We'll say goodnight.
I would like to thank everyone that came in and hung out this evening as we did some prop hops around Central Ohio, trying to work on some short and soft field takeoff and landing techniques. Stuff that I need to work on in the real world, so we're transitioning it to the simulator. I think we did all right. There were a couple of things that I messed up on just due to some complacency on my end. We were low in a pattern at one point. I meant to come in on a teardrop entry into the 45 there at Bucyrus. And I had the airport in sight, and just naturally I was going straight down towards the runway. So while I was trying to set us up south of the field, you can kind of see here I came in almost directly in line with the runway, anticipating on landing there. But that's not what I wanted to do, that's not what I called. So my plan was just kind of come in this way and then teardrop into the downwind and go something like that. But it's one of those funny mind things, I guess, that I was experiencing. I saw the airport, I saw the runway, I saw the direction I was flying, the runway mistakes are going to happen in aviation training. Even real world, I'm sure that there are pilots that make mistakes all the time. So, but I don't like to make a mistake. So let's talk about real quick what we did today. We took off out of Morrow County, my home airport. We proceeded over to Swank Field, which I kind of was inspired to do that one from the recreational airfield guide and the recreational aviation foundation. It was listed on their website as one of their projects they had their hands in. So there's another one too in Ohio that we'll have to check out as well. But from there we did a quick jaunt up to Bender, which that took us a couple tries to get down into, and then up to Gorman for a full stop taxi back over to Raw Field, and then finally for a full stop landing at Bucyrus. All of which were grass runways. So I don't know if X-Plane 12 actually simulates a soft field, like if it's a grass runway, and if it's been raining out, which we know that they do the rain effects now. Does that change the runway friction properties on the grass runway? I don't know, but I think I'm going to research that because that would be kind of neat to find out. More rear world practice tomorrow, and then mock oral on Saturday evening after the Cheat River fly-in with the Virtual USA Flying Club, and then a mock check ride on Sunday. So you probably won't see Felicity and I until next, well, actually we'll fly Saturday. We've got the Cheat River fly-in. Actually, so my weekends were backwards. We'll see you Friday evening. I'm not sure what we're going to be getting into. And then Saturday is the Cheat River fly-in with the Virtual USA Flying Club, coinciding with the Rear World event. And Saturday night is my mock oral, and then Sunday is my mock check ride. So that on Monday, I'll be able to tell you all the results of those mock oral and check ride to see what I'm deficient in, which hopefully nothing by this point. And that will kind of tell me the focus area of things I need to work on in practice. So that's it for this evening. I do want to thank you all for coming in and hanging out. Everything that I say, none of this is scripted. You know, this is just you and I chatting. So if I seem like I have to take a pause, that's because there is no script right now. So, but I do appreciate everyone that stays and hangs out even through some of my incoherent babbling at points. Okay, Hawker 125, it was my pleasure to have you aboard. GT Pilot Guy 45 came in and chatted for a bit. Duluth Fly was in, M. Stein, Sparky Pilot 86 showed up at the beginning, and KW for Life showed up towards the end, and then my girlfriend popped in and said hello. So, excuse me. Yeah, that's dinner time for me. So again, I appreciate you all. Thank you for taking the time to come and fly with me. Flying is fun. Always more fun when it's more than one. You all make that happen, and I can't thank you all enough for that. So let's see who we can spread that love to for the rest of your evening. Okay. I'm going to send you over to my buddy Steven STW222, who is flying in the Caribbean right now, so that sounds fun. Alright, you all take care, and we will see you next time. It's been my pleasure flying with you.